Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 and it is time to do some jobs up and down the CD road, of which it's Sunday, it's going to be absolutely packed, let's be honest. So welcoming Tropical, welcoming Sutty. Yeah, we are just starting the stream now. Welcoming Driven by Bob and welcome Ben H also. Nice to have you guys with us. Like was always for CD Road stream, first job would be London to Calais. Empty wine bottles. That feels realistic, because I bet you there's a lot of people that have got that sort of stuff after the Christmas and New Year period. And good evening Oliver as well, welcome in. Yeah, you're not normally around when I'm setting up the stream, you normally come a little bit later, don't you, Sutty? Let's get this picked up. Ah, that's not a problem, Sutty. You've been playing a lot of Sims 4, have you? It's not a game I've ever got into. It's ripped my blooming sock. And how come Tropical? Right. You opened a new bottle of ketchup a few days ago and now there's no more ketchup. Well, somebody's had quite a lot of ketchup then. See, I've got good ketchup at the minute, tomato and bacon flavoured. And I tell you what, it's nice. And the world is what you make it, Sutty. Let's go. Ignore the fact you're not happy, eh? You've got a new setup overlay and a new chair, so you've been investing, right? Which is what you want. See, I'm like one of them. When I look at my setup, I'm always like thinking of the next thing to do. You know, what needs bringing in or replacing, upgrading, whatever it might be. And how many tons? 13 for this first job. You're not going to invest for a while, are you? Actually, I'm expecting my next investment to be about February time. Just making sure I've got that money for it, really. Global Cargo's doing fine, thank you, Tropical. Yeah, there's been a lot of bad stuff in the news over the last couple of days, that's for sure. But you just got to keep going, haven't you? Welcoming Ariel, good evening. Only when something can't be repaired. Yeah, the problem is though is if you wait until something completely breaks, you you might not be able to use something for a bit because you don't have a working spur. I've been in that position before, and it is a bit, you know. Welcome in, Panda. Good evening. And yet, well, back on high graphics these days, Dutty. Now I have a fully working computer. It'd be an idea if I didn't drive on the grass, innit? Must feel nice to be playing on high again. It honestly, Bob, it really does. It feels like I bought a brand new game because it just looks totally different. But it's obviously different in a good way. Anyways, guys, if you are just joining us, don't forget to like the stream. Liking the stream does help me out a massive amount as a content creator, so it's very much appreciated. Seeing me go 110, you mainly play single player now on mods, and you always, what you do the truck limiter, do you? See, if you enjoy single player and stuff like that, then it makes sense. When you really go over 55, I'm assuming that's miles per hour, Bob. Because otherwise it was kilometres, you'd be very slow. Ah, hello Darren, welcome in. Would be crazy if kilometres, yeah, that's true. So obviously 55 kilometres is half the speed I'm doing right now. But yeah, the calm before the storm. The only bit of chill I'm going to have all stream because it's just going to be absolute nightmares on the road. Cutly got some chicken dippers and some fish fingers. You think they are not sure? Enjoy your food. Your brother is banning because somebody crashed in Kirk. Oh yeah. Always worth getting all sorts of people off the road. Imagine a world where the CD road was like this. Well, I think it's going to be like this soon, but it's a highway. We'll see though. These 3 days. And good evening, Leaf Daily News. Nice to have you with us. Imagine the CD road being the Alps again. That could be the case soon. Because I don't think we're far away from that rework being released. And you'd be happy with a highway, would you, Bob? And yeah, that's an absolute mess over in Venezuela, let's be honest. I'm going to keep my eye on things, but it's not a pretty situation. Let's go that way. Yeah, it's a bit messy over there, Tropical, at the minute. And yeah, he wants Greenland. I think he'll get told where to stick it on that one. Remember, enough players don't like the new CD or TMP add-on may change it. I doubt they'll change it back to a single carriageway road, but yeah, we'll see. It's definitely got the potential to make or break ETS2. And that's partly why I've gone for a logo that doesn't have a picture of a truck in it, because I don't know where TMP will be this time next year. And yeah, I wasn't impressed with his response either, Leaf. Yeah, if he tries, I think on that one he'll get sent packing. Yeah, there is definitely some improvements that is needed to that road. Like, that level crossing to me is the biggest issue on that road. The train is too regular. I think simply fixing that up would I think that would cause some good relief as well. And yeah, the previous one had a controller, but one thing on my mind for 2026 is I want to try and vlog on a well, towards the end of the year I'd like to be vlogging on a semi-regular basis. We'll see if that actually happens, but you know. Well, got Captain Wagalot in front of me. I think we do consider him as illegitimate from the last election cycle, Leaf, but to be honest, it's not a policy I've really looked into. You're scared. Yeah, it makes sense. Where it was fixed once, but update came out and broke it, and they never fixed it. Yeah, I don't know why they never fixed it, because to me they should have done, because that would have made TMP simulation server 1 for CD Road a lot better. Yeah, he might be back, Leaf, who knows? But for this time, he's asked his mum for better internet. One can hope. Was that him then? No. Thought I seen Latvia in the name, I was going to go that way. The timing would have been impeccable. I think there is something still going on with service affecting ping, because yours has been higher than usual. Yeah, mine too. Hopefully they'll fix it at some point. I suspect when the Christmas event finishes. Isn't that tomorrow the Christmas event finishes? I reckon once that's out with the server, I think things will improve a bit. Kids go back to school tomorrow, so it's tropical. So roads should be quieter shortly. That is true. Although while I'm waiting to confirm a full stream schedule, I can confirm I will not be live tomorrow, barring any last minute changes. Let's get English. Let's get this job logged. Didn't drive anyone for global cargo. Right, let's get our next job going, shall we? And Topical's back on Tuesday, is he? I bet he's so excited. Office paper to Duisburg. The idea if I actually click generate job like. Come here. I had a very good Christmas day. How about yourself, Sutty? It seems odd that. Yeah, exactly that. That's exactly why he's going after it, Darren. Everything else is a smoke screen. It's funny though, you can't go into the States if you criticise the, president. Well, that's me not getting in there. Not missing much. I mean, if I was in better condition financially, as in a lot better, I probably would have, gone the World Cup, but no. I've got too much going on in England, and I've obviously got a girlfriend in the Philippines, so yeah. And you're not excited. That's good to hear, Sutty. The Christmas event will be concluded on Sunday the 11th. Also, there's another week of it to go. Now, you went to maths, did you? CD, Calais, how it looks a bit quieter than usual. It wouldn't be surprising if we didn't do the same in the UK. Yeah, we need to be careful with that sort of stuff. As for players, it's a fair point. 4,514, so it's about the same. Just doesn't feel as busy in Calais. Not sure what 1117's doing, but that's not how you drive, buddy. How many global cargoes on? I'll have a look in a moment. I need to move this, I can't see what I'm typing. 6 of us. Where am I heading? I'm on my way to Duisburg, going down the CD road. Oh, you're not a big believer, but your mum is. So my girlfriend and her family, they're all like, highly religious, which is fine. In fact, one of her uncles is a pastor, so... Central Transport. 1. Oliver. I'm not going to make that. What's this guy doing? It really is a world issue, Darren. This guy's got no idea how to drive. If you don't have patience for giveaway sign, don't have patience to come on TMP. Let him down for a web report. Oh, don't tempt me. He's not best pleased in the chat, that's for sure. That's his own problem, not mine. Oh. Clearly red lights don't exist for some people. Hate his attitude, so do I. There's a lot of people in this day and age that's got bad attitudes and that. Not sure what this guy's doing either. There's no straight on there. Welcome in, Claire. I don't play pro mods, no. Oh, 3333 just got banned, so that's funny. I'm not sure where he's from, Sutty. By the way, did you have time to put the previous reports up? What, the ones from the highlights video that went online last night? When you go into create the digital dash cam on the scan. What do you mean digital dash cam? Or do you mean the digital dash? I don't know why I said cam. But yeah, I'll do it at some point. Oh, it's actually Tuna who's actually on the nearby banning people, so that's quite funny. That pilot car's letting me out, he is. Very rare that I bump into a good pilot car. And yeah, it's looking like I'll be going right at Channel Tunnel, Oliver. Purple train, I must have missed that. What's for dinner? Probably the usual, I think I've got just enough eggs in. See, you would play, well, that probably means TMP, but you would get annoyed at the bad drivers. Jeez, how many is there? What is this? Is this what you meant by purple train? So, they're all just getting banned. That was amazing, that. So where was we? Welcome in, Mudsy, nice welcome. And yeah, nice to see that some reports and stuff are getting dealt with. We took a break from TMP today, it was on yesterday. and was changing a few buttons, I accidentally clicked reset to default. Oh, you don't want to do that. That was enough to make you have a break for today. Yeah, there's quite a few people that just need the banhammer, to be honest, Mudsy. And yeah, Tuna is one of the very few good mods, which is good. And I don't see Tuna very often either, Leaf, but I think it's when I look at how busy the roads are on his videos, it's clear that he's online probably about 2 hours before I am. So that's probably why I don't see him. So I'd hazard a guess he's normally online about 4 PM UK time, but generally speaking I go up at 6 PM. He was the person who suggested you appeal the silly ban. You got it moved. I'm glad. He's helped Pip as well, I'm pretty sure it was. How many what? Tropical? Oh, that'll be on the Battle Pilot cars, yeah, I'm just catching up with chat, sorry guys. Yeah, it was a convoy of bad drivers. But yeah, it was comedy when they just all got banned. It was like, bye bye. You bet Tuna had fun and had a laugh. Yeah, maybe it'll be one of his next videos, who knows. And I'm doing fine, Mutsy, how about yourself? If it's his next phase, you might be in it. Yeah, I was in the one of his Christmas one, but he wasn't on the nearby, I think, when I went flying. But I was on the nearby bit when I was going mad at people for driving in ghost mode and that. Anyway, so we'll turn around at the Channel Tunnel and go to the CD road that way. There's Oliver. There's just no way else safely getting into that left lane, so I don't mind doing a U-turn up ahead. You got just back from getting through to your birthday. Oh, belated happy birthday in that case, Mutsy. You're getting old. Why, how old are you? You're 35, so you've got 5 years on me then. Well, 4.5 if you want to be precise. But you're not the oldest person who tunes in. I think that's Pip. He's 37, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's about 37. Might even be 38 thinking about it, but yeah, he's slightly older than Mutsy, not by much. Oh no, Pip's not 20. Basically a granddad. Don't let him hear you say that. But it's weird, I'm 30 and I still feel about 22 most of the time. The only time I don't is when I'm having any kind of breathing difficulties. Otherwise, I feel still quite young at heart and stuff, so hopefully that will be, you know, something for longevity, who knows. So I can still see myself doing stuff like this when I'm 70. I know you're young, one of my youngest. Yeah, I think Tropical is. Because I think you're 16, Oliver, aren't you? Was Tropical's 14 or 15? I look 30, do I? When you first started watching, I didn't think you was over 25. See, I seen a picture about a month ago now. Somebody sent me a picture of how I looked when I was from 2019, and I'm just sat there thinking, yeah, I can see I've aged a bit now. But I'm going to try and eat a little bit healthier this year. My main struggle really is the fact that I spend so much time at home in front of a PC. Something which I will be trying to change this year. You know, we've got Green Party elections for the first 5 months of this year. That's going to keep me busy. If I get elected, then there's that as well. But yeah, partly why I want to start doing semi-regular vlogs to get out a little bit more. Because as I'm getting older, my metabolism's clearly slowing down. You haven't seen any of my older videos, you'll have to have a look. See, I've got ones going back to like 2017. I made a handful of Pokemon Go videos, then I did nothing for ages. And then I started doing like Fortnite and Pokemon Movie. Yeah, I've been around on this platform a lot because I started originally properly with my other channel in 2017. But I don't do as much on that channel now as I'd once did. Down to priorities and time constraints and stuff like that. Or have you put it over there, have you Tropical? Yeah, it was funny watching them. Jesus, tonight this guy's lagging in front of me, he's crazy. But yeah, it was just funny to watch them all get banned. Anyways, we do make our way to Duisburg with Lag Almighty in front of me. Don't forget to hit that like button. Hitting the like button does help me a lot as a content creator here, so it's very much appreciated. Just don't want to get too close to this guy in front of me because I'd rather not get sent to space if I can help it. I thought that was another purple car then, I was gonna say. You finally updated your Steam bio, and it took you 2 years. This guy's lagging worse. You need to build a bigger gap. I'm sorry, but if you come onto TMP like lag like that, you deserve one thing and one thing only. The ban hammer. What was that? Gonna check a few things. Don't mind you if you see another account named Tropical. Oh yeah, I see it now. Welcome to your other one. I didn't realise you had two. I'm glad you mentioned it, otherwise I might have banned it thinking it was a troll or something. But that does need to be sorted out. If you haven't got the requirements to run TMP, you shouldn't be on TMP. And geez man, how many accounts do you want? I've only got two because I upload different stuff, so it makes sense to have it split. You've only got the one, have you, Bob? Yeah, I've only got two because I upload on two, otherwise I probably would just have the one. So big break ahead. I'm hoping this isn't the level crossing traffic, because if it is, we're going to be here a while. You'll only see on this account in your chart anyone claiming to be will be sus, so it won't be you. Right, let's see how long we're in this for, because this actually might be the level crossing traffic. This guy just doesn't learn. Another one with a nice trailer colour, but his truck colour doesn't match it. Yeah, my colour doesn't match it as well today because I couldn't find a trailer with the same livery. So I just picked any random trailer that was sat about. And welcome back to the main tropical, shall we say. Good evening, Central Transport VTC. I'm really thinking this is the level crossing traffic, because if it wasn't, surely it would have got moving well by now. but your one fits as it's mainly white, with maybe white trail. The lines are just decals. So I'd know. Oh right, okay, that makes more sense. If it's not an official one, be careful, Tropical. And good evening, Retro TCI. But yeah, why have you got more than one? I suspect it's the same answer as what I've given, but just in case. That actually looks nice, the Canadian flag on the truck like that. How long till somebody else gets impatient and tries to overtake, I wonder? Well, good luck, Tropical. Risky though, because what happens when one of the games you're playing dies off? That's why I won't have one like with name dedicated to a single game. Nope, that's the wrong person. That's not. Also, you're actually using one at the minute. Oh well. Interesting parking spot. Yeah, the traffic is quite bad heading in the Duisburg direction. Excuse me. I was about to say, is that guy got S7, but he has done. Let's move. Yeah, welcome to ETS2, the home of really bad traffic. We got a little bit overnight, Darren. It melted by the time lunchtime came around. I did make a very quick video of what was there, which was very little, when nipping the shop for football supplies, so I'll post that over on the clock at some point. They won't be too regular, Tropical, because it takes a long time to record. But basically, when I have the available time to record one and the servers are not busy. I mean, when the servers are busy, I can try and get them done. At the minute I do need a few clips. But I do have a railway related video going on that channel later. At one point I did hope to do the bad driver videos on a weekly basis, but now I'm doing all this Green Party stuff and the rest of it, it's just not possible to do. So they'll be infrequent, but of course as regular as is physically possible for me to do. And this traffic is horrendous. Calais wasn't too bad, but this is mad. It's probably why there's not as many people in Calais, because everyone's stuck here. So the only time I put 3 day, like, there's no stream on my schedule is when I've got, like, most of the time it is when I'm doing something for the other, for like going out recording something for the other channel. On the very rare occasion meeting friends and stuff, like I know next week, sorry, I will not be live Monday because my dad's got a minor operation, so I have to take him to that. And I'm hopefully meeting with one of my friends to see her for a bit on one of the other days, so I'm just waiting for confirmation what day that will be. So yeah, normally when it's off stream it's because I'm doing something else. Most likely tropical, yeah. You're playing Beam, are you, tonight? Enjoy it. That's this. I still plan to play some extra on this channel at some point, but I'm not aware what that'll be yet. I just don't have a clue. It's just a struggle to find something because there's just nothing coming out at the minute that really takes my interest and stuff. But at some point, I'll find something. Speaking about playing other stuff, a big thank you to those who watched Emergency with me last night. It's not often I stream that anymore, but some of the streams of that I've done in the past have done really well as videos at a later time. You know, taking over, you know, view-wise day on day, so it's worth me doing it every so often, but it won't be a regular thing. Well, bit by bit we are getting closer to this level crossing, so I'm happy about that. Feels like I've been in this traffic for a while, but we're getting there. is moving. The tailbacks is ridiculous. It's like it's taking me longer than usual to get through this traffic. But just trying to be patient about it. And hello Mr. Pip, welcome in. Right, we should be able to get across this level crossing next time. Turn down the mood, yeah. Tuner's around here by the way, he said he's going to live monitor the rail crossing. Oh, so he's moved to this part has he? So, he was in Calais as I was leaving because he banned an entire convoy of purple pilot cars. I think 6 in total. And a big thank you to Michael for liking the stream. How did I set up my ground? What do you mean my ground? Oh, somebody up nearby has just gone banned, so maybe Tuner's up nearby now. Yeah, it must have been that, because they just overtook me, and then next thing you know, the chat feed was just full of ban. All the background music, so most of it comes from Steam tunes. They are free for content creators to use, they're copyright free. Excuse me. Traffic going the other way is horrendous as well. Yeah, free holiday. Like, I don't even try to convoy on the shores. I mean, if people want to follow me, that's their choice, but... hello? No! Absolute no warning then, and those brakes. Jesus, tonight. Absolute no warning then, but I suspect what's going on is people are slamming on to let people onto the CD road when they shouldn't be. As long as they don't all share the same tag. Yeah, it's partly why I still do my weekly chill drive stream, so people can tag along at that on them. So there's no what's it called, rules like that, and it's quieter parts of the map. Is it a VW Passat, whoever that is? You think it's a Spanish police car, but not 100%. It's got a crown on it, not the UK. Oh. It's absolutely chucking it down all of a sudden. Might be hailstone. What he's doing is counter those reactions as well. Is that a hailstone? Oh wow, it's snowing again, and it is actually a little bit deeper than it was before. Not much, but it. I'll be staying in a nice and warm house. You don't name the music sound, I mean the background sound, because you can hear my voice. I'm using a blue snowball as my microphone. I'm not 100% sure what you mean. And you've got the IKEA snow vein. People absolutely spam the chat though. That 2274 just got banned for kicked for spamming. That's funny, that. These two still at it. Honest to God. Well, I think by this point now that purplish truck has won. And he's beached because he's trying to drive and it's going nowhere. That's amusing. Well, that's karma for trying to overtake on the grass then, isn't it, buddy? Alpine, they won't like that AI. See, I'm not the biggest fan of AI myself. Helps me make better thumbnails, but apart from that. Slow down for this bend so I can't really see what's around the corner. And somehow for a CD road we've still got 0% load damage. It's not often you can say that. Looks like Oliver went in for fuel, he's back in front. Speaking of thumbnails as well, I do need to find time to make some more. Doing pilot car things behind me. Part of my issue is just finding available time, because it just feels like, you know, I'm trying to do so much, and that free time's just not there. I might have some time tomorrow before I've got to take my dad to the hospital. Might do some then, or other content, something or other. And yep, so far so good, Bob. Well, I'll let Oliver report that one. He disconnected very quickly. Right as you said that. Oliver's not had a happy time there. Shouldn't have said anything, sorry Oliver. just the timing was impeccable. I'll try and use that as a short at some point. And that's something else that I'm really falling behind on. I've got like 60 clips that need uploading, so I need to really catch up on that. Took it a little bit easier today. I had the football, that was 12 PM kickoff, and then edited a video. And obviously around that talked to my girlfriend as well before she went to bed. You know, in Duisburg traffic, you'll have fun with that, Oliver. The 760s have been everywhere. Oh, stop ahead! Oh, God almighty. Well, I'm in the wrong lane now. Couldn't move over. That Turkish idiot hadn't gone in that lane, then I'd have been fine. What is Pip? Which video is that? No, I won't get a ban from that tropical because I was avoiding someone else's crash. But chances are that wouldn't happen if people who can't run TMP to a decent standard was actually not able to access TMP. It's an improvement I'll continue to repeat multiple times, and one day, maybe, just maybe, it'll get done. Now just go through them one by one, Bob, and see if you think they've broken TMP rules. Order reported says it all. And I agree, Pip, I really don't know what he thought he was doing. Not the brightest tool in the box, let's be honest. Although that is typical of quite a lot of people who play TMP. Is that twit behind me beeping? Because if so, he doesn't know how merge lanes work. Anyway, time to find out just how bad the traffic is here at Tropical Junction tonight. Why is this guy changing lanes at the very last minute is another thing I'd like to know. Yeah, reasonable traffic here. There he is. Shift it. You're making progress there then, Bob. Not Bob, Oliver. Oh, and also going back to what Bob said before about having reports to make, just make sure you've got them done within 7 days. You've got to have them uploaded by Monday, have you? And I agree, Topical, it was funny for the first week or two, but it's getting a bit annoying and boring now. I was quite surprised he just went through that red light. What this guy's beeping at? I can't go anywhere anyway. A big thank you to Melissa for liking the stream. I'm not going until I got the Detective Green, which I now do. And yeah, that guy was still horn spamming then because I weren't going, but it's like, well, it is on, you know, give way to oncoming traffic. I'm not supposed to go until I get that protective green. Is he going to stay there? So if he does, I can fit. There we go. Right. At last, first job down the CD road complete. The traffic is quite heavy down there, so you know it's going to be a little bit slower to get jobs completed tonight, but that's fine. A bit closer to level 313 here on the Rubber Cargo events profile, so I'm happy with that. I'm now just going to get this job logged before taking the next one on. Driver global cargo. Right. Let's get this next one going then. Off to Calais we go. And the traffic was horrendous going this way as well. I think the traffic was just past the junction last time. So it's probably going to take a while. It probably will do at some point, Oliver, but probably not for a little bit. So I've got a backlog of about 60 clips. job log, rejected cargo, shaken, not stirred. Right. Job collected. Oh, let's go. Keep forgetting those Christmas stuff are there. That's in the line of where I normally drive. We're on the wrong side of the road, so nothing can get down. In fact, he's even crashing into people. I think the other guy who reported him. Oh, he didn't. Well, I have now. I've not had one of these get reviewed for a while, but it's still worth putting them in. That poor yield sign, yeah. First day of the Xmas stuff was fun to see, to watch how many people crashed into him. Think it was non-collision. See, I never thought it'd be non-collision, but you know, it just happens to be that kind of line where I normally drove. Yeah, I am at a giveaway sign. I will have to wait until clear. It looks like he's letting him go, so I'm going to be able to sneak out. I've just about made the lights. Oh, somebody's binned it in front of me. Annoys me when they go, oh yeah, sorry. No, you're not bloody sorry. Yeah, beep beep coming through indeed. Ooh, well up. Yeah, exactly. Now he's saying, I didn't know the junction was that close. No, you did. Honestly, the nonsense some people come out with is beyond a joke. Ooh. What is going on? Can no one drive? Said it before and you'll say it again, usual suspects. Well, I don't know where this particular one in front of me's from, but he's driving a pilot car. It's one of them, if you took pilot cars out of the game tomorrow or made it much harder, to be able to drive one, you'd get rid of a lot of your problems overnight. Like something like you need to have had 1,000 hours before you can drive one. Because that would stop those who are brand new to the game or making out accounts driving them. So 1287 is now saying his wheel is acting up. Well, why are you on the CD road with a dodgy blimmin' wheel? Some people really do test you. Oh god, yeah, pilot cars shouldn't be in, or the physics need corrected. Well, the physics need corrected as well because they should be able to take out, trucks. That just shouldn't be possible. But yeah, if it was just made where, not just any old person could drive a pilot car, all they was taken out completely, I think that would help quite a lot. All we need to do is make a server for trucks only and one for trucks and cars, and they will see more players only want trucks on the road. Yeah, that might do something. Because they made Sim 1 for those who wanted to do 150, and after about 48 hours it was dead. So, it goes to show. But yeah, for me, I'll just join whichever server's busy out the two, and it's always Sim 1. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Ben Com, is that? I cannot read that name, but welcome in, good evening. Well, that's another thing, the server should be looked at. Sim 1, Sim 2 and Arcade. Events should be on Arcade and Convoys server when requested. Well, to me, Convoys are fine on Sim 2 because, they don't get busy. I think you'd be perfectly fine having Convoys on Sim 2 as long as they're not big ones. If 100 people type thing, then obviously they need their own server, but if it's just 10-15 people, driving in a convoy, I think that's fine. I'll just call you Bruno. I'll try and remember that, Bruno. Welcome in. I'm going to let this guy in, unless somebody else does. He's got 246 ping though, that just makes me nervous. Once that Christmas server goes 100% ping, we're back to normal. Yeah, another week of that. I'm welcoming Toby. It is snowing for me as well, like it was when I last had a look. See, that guy's saying thank you for being let in. Because yeah, the ping started to get bad when they had the DDoS attack, and then the Christmas thing came out and that made it even worse. So hopefully come the 11th, things will be better. Usually the snow doesn't stick. Yeah, that's true, although I think it will do tonight, because where I am now it's -1 outside now and it'll be -3 soon, so I reckon it will stick. A big thank you to Paddy for following the channel, very much appreciated. Bit of traffic here. Well deserved, well thank you. While we're in this traffic, we'll just have a quick look what it's like outside. Yeah, it's not too bad. There's enough there though to make the footpaths icy tomorrow, because obviously it's going to freeze. If it's -3 for me tonight, I can only imagine how bad it's going to be for Pip up there in the sticks out the way. Internet prefer? How come you're just gonna prefer? Oh, I know what you mean now. Sorry, I was thinking of the browser. It depends really in your area, because like in some places it's BT, other times it's Virgin. I think TalkTalk's good in certain areas as well. So your best bet is to have, look at what your options are in your area. It was -6 when you went for breakfast. What? In the morning? Talk is crap. Yeah, it is where I am. I understand there is some areas it's good in. And you're not a virgin. No, am I? But they still let me use it. Put out the grit on the drive, out on the front, but you're not planning on working in the office. Yeah, probably a good idea you don't travel unless you have to. And I'm with Virgin Internet, Toby. Good evening, ships and vehicles. You was watching a game mod called Lime yesterday evening. Never knew it was from America. Is that Lime Unlimited or is that a different person? And good evening, World of Horizon. Yeah, you misheard, Tropical. I said I'm not one either, but they still let me use it. Yeah, I think he retired as being a mod and then come back recently. I'm sure I'd seen him retired but then came back, so he was one of the few that used to do something, if it's something I'm thinking of. You installed ProMod 277 yesterday. What do you make of it? Why is there a guy driving on the grass? You love it, UK doesn't look miserable anymore. Yeah, we're just here waiting for UK rework. The sooner that's out, the better, eh? Yeah, this is B-level crossing traffic. To watching that pilot car in my mirror because I've watched him pull out the traffic behind me. You was going to drive with him in ATS yesterday, but you couldn't. You had 3 episodes of season 4 traitors to watch. See, I don't watch any TV, but what did you make of it? Well, you're driving around Ireland at the minute, are you, World of Horizon? What, you like Pro Mods because it's got Ireland? But yeah, the British Isles one's well out of date, to say the least. Once the rework comes out, hopefully that'll make it more interesting. In this song you hear A and E. In all honesty, I think they should slow down with the others and invest more in UK rework. It seriously needs it. It does, it should have been done ages ago. Yeah, there we go. Spelt it correctly the second time. Any web reports? I've not noted any down yet. If only there was a mod about for 374. Yeah, I agree, World of Horizon. Number one who clearly doesn't have patience. You're still going to be here, but you're going to lurk with the second monitor, are you? Not an issue. Well, if we do sit in this traffic, if we do have any first time viewers here, don't forget to follow the channel. This way you'll be notified of any further content to myself. I do try to live stream most days, and I'll make other content when possible as well. You have to play some Dune, are you, Pip? Enjoy. You've really got into that. And yeah, one more night left for sleep and then you're back in your favourite place, Tropical. See, I feel old because the end of this school year, it's going to be 16 years since I left. It's stressful enough, is it? But yeah, I mean, I was glad when I left school. I think I've said it before in stream, but one of the biggest lies I was told when being brought up, well, school's the best days of your life and you'll miss it. Well, I can assure you that is not the case. Yeah, you're not going to miss it. I think you've got more than a year to go. I think, is it next year is your last year, if I remember correctly? School equals prison. Yeah, I can understand that. I hated it. So when I got into back into year 9, I started wagging it. I'd had enough myself. Oh, and you've got 2 more years to go after this one. But you're also in year 9 as well, you World of Horizon. At least we're getting close to this level crossing now. And yet you can still drive better than most of the Tucker's MP players. You hate waking up on Monday and realising that you don't need to go to school. Hated that. What is it you do yourself these days, Oliver? Are you in college or something? Got somebody overtaking on the grass again. As I keep saying, if you don't have patience for traffic, you're playing the wrong thing. You're still waiting for the college to spawn back with a free space for you. Hopefully not waiting long. That guy got his license on a cereal box, it looks that way. I keep saying that as well, like if it's not cereal boxes, it's slot machines. Your family's been trying to get you into this college since March. Wow. So it's coming up to a year then. They're taking the mick. Causing the traffic here, you don't normally get any here. But yeah, anyway, Oliver, hopefully that's sorted before long. Guy in front of me is lagging like there's no tomorrow. Oh, that is some serious lag. You reckon that cereal box also gave him free slow Wi-Fi included? The guy's probably still dial-up internet, it's that bad. Yeah, it's really bad Wi-Fi. Just trying to keep a gap to him, so if he does lag I can react to it. This dumb twit. clearly see him leaving a gap to somebody who's lagging, and yet still feels the need to overtake. Yeah, he's really bad. But it seems to be like on and off, because like for a couple of minutes his lag's not too bad. Then all of a sudden it just gets really bad. This guy behind trying to get impatient, trying to overtake. To 814 still a nearby, so he might try and overtake again soon. Right, let's roll. Yeah, I don't speak whatever language that is. Yeah, me too, Leaf. Me too. But yeah, I play upstairs mode of Horizon and my connection isn't that bad. And now we're past that extra fueling station, we'll be coming off the CD world in a minute or so. I wonder if the servers have started calming down yet, because some people will be back at school tomorrow. Oh, a little bit. 4,457. going on here? Right then, run down to Calates. Traffic's really heavy here. If you can't use your manual, what are you doing here? Yeah, Leaf was talking about impatient drivers on the CD road. The same continues once you've come off the CD road and people can't be bothered to sit into traffic. Hello, the unreadable user. Good evening. Oh yeah, it's really busy on the TMP tonight. And hello Tunkal, welcome in. You've just been to Convoy, have you? Why is he leaving such a gap again? With cool convoys. What is going on here? Yeah, chaos indeed. When is it not chaos? Good point. Imagine this chaos on Greece, small roads. Oh, it'd be undrivable. Well, it's fair to say coming out of Calais is still absolute crazy. I can only imagine how bad Calais itself must be. Oh, there's a bit of a queue to get into Calais as well. You remember when there was a brief moment when the Bergen-Oslo Road was more popular than CD? Well, that I never knew was ever happened. Must have been a long time ago. This pilot car taking forever to get moving does not help. Right, well I do wonder how long we're going in this traffic for. I know Amsterdam and Rotterdam used to be on the busy side, that I do know. And yeah, it's good. If Calais is being heavily moderated, that's good news. Gets rid of bad drivers, or at least reduces them. Why is there somebody overtaking on the hard shoulder? See, that must have been a very long time ago because, like, I started playing in 2019 and it wasn't that busy back then. You used to get about 30 per city, and then counting the traffic around it, probably about 100. By that point, CD road had way become king. Or was this the early days, was it? What's this guy do? Shift? Unbelievable. If you're having that much trouble with your, you know, new manual thing, you shouldn't be here. Rotterdam was really popular in 2017 and 18, and 18 was when it fell off. So yeah, it predates my TMP days. Yeah, I started playing in 2019, which I'm pretty sure I've been playing longer than most people now, but I weren't around in the very early days at the same time. $192 on the nearbys with queue to get into Calais. what CD was starting to take off. I still wonder what's going to happen to CD Road when it becomes a highway. Because, you know, there's a lot of possibilities, really. Wow, people getting kicked and banned, so it's nice there's a mod about. You wish your old PC had so much screenshots of the map back in the day. What, did it break? Oh dear. Hopefully CD gets replaced by somewhere that has wide roads. My gut feeling is if it is going to be replaced, people are going to go to the Alps instead. But we'll see. Because the problem is, if it's a DLC area, not everyone invests in DLCs. So I don't think it'll take off as much. Alps isn't in DLC. Yeah, that's why I think that's why I think it's probably going to be the Alps. But like I say, I will keep an eye on the player base and see what happens. I think this is one game where the DLC is a massive improvement. Oh yeah, you can see the difference. See how this goes. Oh. Let's move. hopefully after the rework, players will start going to places that are not busy, like other areas of the base game, and players with DLCs hopefully go. Well, yeah, that's what I'd hope happens. I doubt it will, but that's what I'd prefer to see happen, to be honest. The thing is that because the game has been getting so much DLCs for long, unless you get a huge sale, it's very expensive. Just get them over time. Well, clearly this one doesn't want to give way to traffic already on the road. Oliver, go, you've got right of way. Because at first I just used to buy the DLC if I needed it for a convoy and I didn't have it already. And then I got the last few at the time because I wanted to give promo a go. Then since then, when new DLCs have come out, I've just covered them on streams. But yeah, what a long drive that one felt. Traffic is quite heavy out there, so it's one of them really. Oh yeah, it would have been played by now. Tropical. And that's got me closer to level 313 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. You know, I'll get another job going, get this unlocked first. Totally forgot what I was doing then. It's never a good sign. I didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo. Right. Let's get the next one going. Back to Duisburg. Electrical wiring to Duisburg. The new coach that TMP are adding, you'll be able to take passengers as jobs with no need to install the client page thing to the computer. See, I'm interested to know when that's going to come out because I will cover that. Hopefully it will come out when I'm available. Speaking of availability, I still don't know my full availability for this week. Might need to guess. Right, perfect. Why are you sat there when you could have gone? Oh, well, clearly he doesn't want to go. Good evening, Melon. I'm taking my dad to the hospital this week for some minor surgery, and should be meeting up for a good friend who's not been well as well. Oh wow, this is quite busy. Yeah, I don't drive that truck very often. Statistics such as punctuality will affect your payout for passenger jobs, and driving as well will affect. I'm really looking forward to it because it is something very different, and that's what we want to see. Now, that's a shame to hear, Oliver. There's a guy, it's not a friend of mine, but I know who he is. His mum died like 2 days before Christmas. It's like, what bad timing. I believe she hadn't been well for a while, so it was kind of expected, but still. Not 3052, sorry, I thought I was paused. No, you wouldn't be paused if you was driving, would you? Like, honestly. Yeah, we all have hard times in our lives, that's for sure. Yeah, I remember, I think. Like I say, it's just really, really busy time for myself at the minute, so my head's just mashed because there's a lot of things that I need to get right. Somebody's actually put in chat, wreck on dash cam. I like that. Well, the traffic coming out of Calais is cleared up a little bit. So it was back to that junction before. Now it's not. So I've actually been able to get into the left lane. So I can actually go the way I'm supposed to go now. As for players, we're looking at 4,445 here on Simulation Server 1. Yeah, went down slightly. It seems the player base is staying on a little bit longer at the minute, but I don't think that's going to be the case in the next couple of days. Because not just have you got the kids going back to school, but then you've got the adults that have got less available time as well. Lovely traffic. Another pilot car behind me. It's not what you ever want to see. You wonder if you should join the Chaos again. Or have you not been playing TMP recently, Tonka? You got sent underground this morning, or you definitely don't want that. So yeah, just a minute queuing up with the traffic, so... Oh, you're online right now, are you? Just be careful on the roads, Tonka. Because as you can tell, it is quite busy out there. Yeah, I don't think GTA 6 will be on PC this year, but I will look to play it when it does come out. I don't know whether I'll be able to stream it though, as the language is probably going to be a problem. But I will make some shape or form of content on it for sure. It's probably not the only game I'm really looking forward to be honest. At least we're getting close to these lights and they're on green as well, so we should just keep making progress. Had to park, well that's still unlucky. When you need to park up you also need to think about how you're going to get into the lane you need to be in after that. Still more than 100 people on the nearby, and Calais is not my nearby anymore. That just goes to show how busy this this junction is. Well, now we're through them traffic lights, next thing up is to get onto the CD road. Shut the full beam on as well. Is that time of night now on ETS2? but I'm far enough ahead to move over. The traffic's fairly busy, to be honest. Saw that guy sat in the right hand lane with the right indicator on. So clearly he tried to overtake and hadn't made it. But yeah, it is quite heavy because it took me a while to get away from Calais. It looks like there's a queue to get onto the CD road as well. Not sure what's causing it, like, but talk about dumb behaviour. Yeah, utter chaos, but it's only caused by impatient drivers. Would you ever go for vertical second monitor? I don't think so, because like, for example, when I'm editing, for example, sometimes I've got a video going or I'm doing other bits and pieces and I've got like my girlfriend on one monitor and like some editing and other stuff on the other monitor. So for me to have a side monitor would be pretty weird for me, my usage. It just wouldn't work out. I've got an overtaker here. Are you behind me, are you, unreadable user? Will I ever go for a triple monitor setup? I mean, never say never, but I don't see me going for it, 'cause I just don't think I'd use. I don't think I'd use them. Few chucks behind. I'm gonna get took out at this rate, the amount of idiots recklessly overtaking and that. Yeah, let's keep going. I did that only 10 minutes ago. It's just over, well, 4,445 I think it was. Yeah, still quite busy. See how it is when we get to Duisburg. Yeah, having a bit of a clear run here. So it's dropped to 4,341 is it now? Yeah, it's one of those, people start logging out at this time, but the rate of decline is a little bit slow at the minute. Although that's soon going to change as people return to school and that. So I think by this time next week, there'll be a big noticeable difference. Oh, all stop ahead. I'm hoping this isn't foot level crossing. Because if it is, it means we're really going to be here for a while. No tropical, I don't get bored of it. Pilot car we're overtaking. And another. Now we are moving onwards, so yeah. Yeah, the level crossing traffic before was all the way back to that corner. So it wouldn't have surprised me if it was. Not a single one of my reports has been reviewed tonight, so that goes to show about mod activity at the minute. Oh, there goes that guy doing the wheelies again. Last time I seen him, he actually got kicked for reckless driving. Well, I'm assuming it was reckless driving, so... I've been to quite visit Calais. Yeah, I think there's one guy doing what he can at Calais. We're not really seeing any others. Yeah, the wheelies, aye. But yeah, this definitely looks like the level crossing traffic, so we'll sit in it, we're patient unlike some. You don't do English. You do wonder why admins are never on at peak times, but when there's 2 people, every admin is on. Yeah, there does need to be a bit of improvement when it comes to admin activity, because there's more than 100 of them, but yet most of them I don't recognise the name, which kind of says all you need to know. I'm just seeing what Not Reader was putting in chat. Actually, I see it quite a lot, including in tuners videos where people dropping certain words like the F-bomb do get banned. I'm not hiding from the camera. The camera's there. There's a global cargo coming this way. Stumper. No idea who that is. I must be on his Stumper grounds. Get your coat, yeah. Probably should do off that after that one. Let's keep going. $72 on the nearby. We're not even in a city or anywhere near one, so that goes to show. Really, guy just slammed into some guy. Well, Mr. Wheelie's going to convoy to do some wheelies for a bit in that case then. You're about to head into the fire. Drive safe, Tunka. It is tropical, yes. There's a mod. There's actually a mod about shock horror. Oh, and somebody on the nearby got banned. I don't know if that was the wheelie guy or somebody else. We're getting right close up to this junction now and all. A junction level crossing. Shouldn't be in this traffic for much longer then. It wasn't the wheelie guy then. So yeah, he needs to just worry about if anyone puts him on the website then. Yeah, the mind boggles sometimes, unreadable user. Well, level crossing a red light, so yeah, we should, we'll get through next time, so the second in the queue. Unless he's got more than one account, Tropical, which wouldn't surprise me. There's a few, but you doubt there's that many because really recurring that he's doing them wheelies. I think you've got to have multiple Steam accounts, I think. I've never actually tried to set one up, but yeah, I think that's how they're doing it. They're making multiple Steam accounts and getting around it that way. The only good thing about that is it means that ETS2 are getting more money because people are having to buy the game again and again, but otherwise it is quite annoying. Yeah, these pilot cars are annoying. Oh, I want to get stopped. It's almost been a waste of time putting reports in game today because not a one has been even reviewed. Yeah, it's annoying, that horn. And yeah, I agree, unreadable user pilot cards are very annoying. And yeah, they do need to review pilot cars and, you know, come up with a good solution. Just come up that bad bend. So the amount of crashes I've seen on this corner is ridiculous. Although I must be honest, it's definitely reduced. And that's true. Like the report limit on the website used to be 20, and I got some good reports put in that way. Not sure what's happened here, but yeah, I think they should be removed now. We're into January, so Christmas is over. Should be back in the box now until December. Polish people keep trees out until February, jeez. And I thought the Philippines was crazy when they start celebrating Christmas in blooming September. In fact, I think their Christmas thing is still going for another week yet, something like that. Find out. Okay, Google. When does Philippines Christmas celebrations finish? Yeah, Easter before we know it. Until the third Sunday in January. So yeah, that's definitely still ongoing. So you think about it, Christmas stuff starts in September and finishes to the end of January. It's like it is the country that celebrates Christmas the longest in the world. Third Sunday of Jan is the 18th. Yeah, so they've still got another couple of weeks of it yet. Can't believe it's gone 9 o'clock already. This stream has flew by. You hate the tempo. The time is going too fast. That's one thing I'll say is ever since I started making content, particularly when I started streaming, it just feels like time's going faster. Because it feels like you're always preparing for something like a couple of months ahead, and then it happens and there's something else, and it just feels like it's non-stop. So it does feel like life is going quickly. But yeah, I'm hoping this will be a little bit of a better year. We'll see. Got a few months of stress and then we'll see where we go from there. You can remember being 10 watching my stream, bloody hell. Just goes to show, because like my first streams was June of 2020. So this June was 6 years. And my first stream was ETS2, I'm pretty sure, as well. When you're busy, it feels that way. Well, busy and enjoying what you're doing as well, because if you're doing something you don't enjoy, you know, life, like, drags. But if you're doing something you enjoy, you know, life goes better, you're happier, the time's going faster, you know. Remember the disco camera? Yeah, that was because my previous camera was breaking, so then I got this camera. It won't be long before this camera's being replaced. That is somewhere on my list of things to replace in my setup. Like I said, first of all is GoPro, and that'll be February, I'd imagine. And yeah, I played on controller on ETS2 for a bit. So that was between when I got the cheap wheel, which only lasted a few months, and then I went to controller instead of going back to keyboard and mouse before getting another wheel, a G920. You remember when you did chill drives, mainly CD? Yeah, I used to do chill drives a lot more because there used to be a lot more interest in them. Whereas now, a lot of the people who used to play ETS2 properly have moved on, and it's just replaced with more and more people who just do CD mode non-stop. It's even like if you go back to some of my older CD mode streams, and you look at the traffic then, you look at it now, you can see there's a lot more people that just stay on the CD road. So it's just how how the game's played now, the player base has changed. And almost everyone I played with originally, like from Phoenix days, don't play TMP anymore. In fact, they don't play ETS2 anymore. Like all them people from Phoenix, Stan, Socrates, Andy, JJ, people like that don't play it anymore. And then you've got a couple like Prince who barely plays. You remember when I used to say rec ban on CB radio? Yeah, because you used to be able to there was a lot more relaxed with swearing rules back in the day on this platform, so you could get away with a lot more than what you can now. And yeah, I do miss being able to just come out with words like that, but this day and age I can't. So yeah, just a little bit of traffic for Tropical Junction. It's not as bad as it was before. Well, when I first started streaming and stuff, it didn't really dawn on me that younger people would be tuning in, because I just assumed that, you know, younger people would be on like YouTube Kids and other things, because I shouldn't have said that, but you know what I mean? But yeah, because when I was that young, that platform just wasn't a thing really, just didn't think to use it. So yeah, it's just how times have changed really. Yeah, the less said about that one, the better. £154 in the nearbys. I wait to turn left towards the company. Welcoming Eddie. Probably not much longer, to be honest with you. Is that green light on? No, it's not. Now it is. Yeah, there's a lot of people that's come and gone over the years, Tropical. Like people I mentioned before, for example, who don't play ETS2 anymore, for the most part. I bought it off him for a very much discounted price, Tropical. But yeah, I don't really look to my past. I just look more towards my my future, really. What I want to do with myself, where I want things to go, stuff like that. And it's, you know, I know the first 5 months of this year is going to be a bit stressful. No matter what happens, that's just going to be the case. Then come May, I can see where I am and see what I can do with the rest of my year, basically. There we go. So yeah, good run down the CD road there. And very nearly level 313 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. And thank you, Topical. I think it's a big ask, but I'm still going to give it a go. Why not, eh? Right, well I am going to wrap up the stream here. I do want to say a big thank you to everyone who has tuned in tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you have liked the stream. And if you're new around here, don't forget to follow the channel, as that way you will be notified of any future content from myself. I know I'm not live tomorrow, and I will post my schedule as soon as I can. I'm just waiting for a reply on something. So yeah, I'll see you next week for some more streams. Nice one, guys.
Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. 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 Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Baby